The year is 1970. The Beatles had just broken up and Apollo 13 had taken flight towards the moon. It was the best of times and the worst of times. 1970 was also the last time the stock market started off the year as poorly as it has this year. Make no mistake, this year has been rough for investors. Our goal in this video is to provide you with some substance towards the recent market volatility, provide some context towards what to expect, and provide you with insight as to where we see pockets of strength. What happened? We hit a low point in June of this year, down 25% in the market. More recently in September, we've retested those lows. To put it into perspective, during the start of COVID, we had a low of 35%. During the Great Recession, the markets were down over 50%. We ask ourselves, what has caused the market to slide? There have been a few causes, mainly rising inflation and interest rates. The higher interest rates go, the more expensive it is for consumers and businesses to spend money. The war in Ukraine and the fear of a recession have also added to the volatility. Where do we go from here? When considering the business cycle, we just entered a late cycle in August, which is followed by a recession. The bad news is that a recession cycle is the next part of the business cycle, which we expect to occur in the next 12 months. The good news is that we believe that this is already priced into the market lows of this year. Beyond that, we will move into a recovery and then finally back into a growth cycle. If you will recall, a large part of our investment philosophy is based on identifying which stage of the business cycle we are in and adjusting to be in the areas that will outperform in that environment. What strategic moves have we made? During a late cycle and recession cycle, we like to focus on large companies that pay good dividends. Generally, during these times, there are a lot of ups and a lot of downs, the bulls fighting the bears. In late cycle, we like to clip the coupon of 3 to 4% dividend along the way. Get paid while you wait because it takes on average 425 days to recover from being down 20%, like we've experienced this year. We also expect to be in sectors that have historically outperformed in a late cycle. Our favorite sectors are healthcare and consumer staples. As far as tactical moves we are making, one is a position in agricultural technology, including John Deere. Ukraine makes up nearly 30% of global wheat exports. Due to the unfortunate conflict continuing in Ukraine, we've seen the supply of wheat drop while the demand for it is still in existence. U.S. farmers are projected to export more wheat to help satisfy the rising demand. Tractor fleets, on the other hand, are aging and due for newer, more efficient upgrades. John Deere is a great example of a company that will most certainly benefit. This is just one detailed example of the unique opportunities we look to identify and take advantage of in this stage of the cycle. These sorts of markets are familiar to us and can be completely unnerving to investors, especially newly retired investors. Each time you go through this, it will be tough, and understand that you will go through these many more times in your lifetime. We want to make sure we keep you informed along the way. That's very important to us so that we help you to go live your best life while we absorb the heartburn of the market and remain focused on your goals. Thank you so much for placing trust in us to manage your hard-earned savings and allow us to help you reach your goals. As always, stay strong, stay smart, and until next time.